Honey, look what I found.
What is that?
Well, it's got a plug-in on this end, and it's got 3 outlets up here. And I think this is amazing. See the 3 outlets?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and plug it in like that, and I'm going to see how much electricity I get out the other 2.
Oh. That'll work really good.
Perpetual motion?
It'll be perpetual something. Oh my God, I love you.
You all heard what Cliff had to say.
You have to clean it up.
Well, it was dead silence for about 5 seconds. And then he said, only you would come up with that.
Yeah, he's right. Only you would come up with something like that. Hello, Leslie here from Message in a Fold. Have you ever had one of those days where one thing led to another and nothing got accomplished? Well, I had one of those yesterday. I started off, I have a box that it's a big Pop-Tarts box that we picked up at, not the box, but we picked up a box of Pop-Tarts and then it got emptied, and so instead of throwing it away, I thought I would use it for something. So I covered the outside of the box and I covered the inside of the box with paper that I found from my stash when I was going through all of the paper cutting stuff. Well, I know in my stash I have some 1.5, 2-inch wide ribbon, and I was going to run some around, and I was going to try my hand at some flowers and glitter and stuff. So I went looking in my drawer for the ribbon and all, and this is what I found. A flaming mess. So I stuck it back where it belonged and shut that drawer, and I started looking around in my room for some boxes that would be small enough that would hold these clothespins that I've used to wrap not full spools of ribbon on. And I couldn't find anything. I didn't have anything. So I thought, well, I wonder what I have in my chipboard thing that I can use to create a box. Well, and then this is what I found. So I reached in and I pulled on some of them, and a huge mess came falling out on the table, on my work table. And so I had to sort through them and find the sizes that I wanted. Then I had to go declutter my industrial paper trimmer and get the things cut to the size, the chipboard pieces cut to the size that I wanted. So the construction of the little box began today with my pieces of chipboard. Okay, so those of you that are new to box making, take a deep breath and calm yourself down. And yes, you can do this. This is really, what I'm going to show you is really easy to do. The hardest part is getting your cuts straight. The little tape runners, those things are not going to work with this because you're going to need quite a bit of tape. You know, this kind of tape, the score tape in the 1/4 inch, this will be really good. I went to a surplus store couple of years ago. And they had 2 of these giant rolls of double-sided tape for $5. And I got greedy. I bought them both. Anyway, double-sided tape. You'll need some of this. And of course, you'll need a paper trimmer. You'll need a metal ruler, and you'll need a craft knife. Whatever your dimensions are for the box that you want to create, what you're going to need the size for the box bottom. And that's this piece here. You're going to need some sides. You're going to need 2 side pieces. So your 2 side pieces will go like this. And then you need 2 end pieces. And see, this is just a little taller than what it needs to be, but that's all right. You're going to need 2 end pieces. So when you put your box together, when you start building your box, you'll have your components for the box. Now, if you have cereal boxes or any kind of food product box that's made out of cardboard or a chipboard, you can do this. This is pretty easy. You do need to be a little bit on the precise side of mastering your ruler for straight lines. You're going to need a piece of cardstock. And you're going to cut your cardstock at 1 inch. Alright, this next step is done. One is done with the scoreboard. Okay, so on your 1 inch piece of paper, you're going to score it at 1/2 inch all the way down. And your piece is going to look like this, with the 1/2 inch score all the way down. If you don't have a scoreboard, then just kind of work the paper, sort of give it a hey, whip it into shape. Tell it this is where you're going to go, whether you like it or not. And then get it to fold over in half. Cardstock is a little hard, especially this narrow width is a little hard to get it to do what you want. It will. And then tell that thing, you're going to do what I say. Yeah. Mesh that thing. And look, if it is not quite, well, this is pretty much in half, but if it's not really totally in half, then hey, don't freak out about it. It's fine. It's just great. So now you're going to have that crease in there, and you need that. Okay, now 4 of these at 6 inches. Four of these at 3 1/4. 8 of these at 1 1/2 inches. Inside. 2. Inside. 2. Outside. 2. Inside. 2. Outside. 4. Inside. 4. Outside. 4. Inside. 'Inside. 2. Inside. 4. One, two, three, 4. 4 inside. Outside is done. Okay. 2 outside. Two outside. Four outside. Box done. This lace stuff, I went to a thrift store and they had some lingerie, so I bought it. I think they were like $1.50 each, and I brought them home and put them through the washing machine and the dryer. And then I spent time with a seam ripper and ripped off the lace. And then when I got done, I said, I'm not doing that again. Okay, here are the little boxes. I've got 4 of them. I'm going to make 6 of them, but I've got 4 of them put together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my blacks Okay, it looks like I need to make finish the other 2 boxes. There. So the black and the blue and the white and off-white, pink and red, and then these little ones. Okay, now the ribbon. Okay, if you've enjoyed that tutorial on making small storage boxes for your things, you can make that little box for maybe your ink refills or shimmer sprays or those acrylic dauber paints from Ranger. You can make those little boxes for your charms and beads and, hey, whatever you have an abundance of. You can make those little boxes yourself. They don't take very long. The first one takes the longest to make because you're in foreign territory. But once you get the first one made, then bing, bing, bing. You'll knock them out. And you'll be really happy with yourself. Okay. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please come on over and do so. There's a lot of things happening, some of them crazy and some of them not so crazy. You never know what you'll find over here. So all of my new subscribers, I haven't done this in a little while, and I am really remiss. But all of you, new and old subscribers, I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for stopping by and watching my videos and leaving comments. I really appreciate you very much. Okay, well, this is Leslie from Message in a Fold saying, oh, I don't know if I ought to go do that. Well, if you've got a mess, get it handled. Make your own boxes. Bye.